with Guy Bertuzzi, publisher of Elevate Nevada magazine, our state's premier medicinal cannabis advocacy magazine. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, on Monday, you were at the medicinal marijuana place called Euphoria, a dispensary.
Yeah, Euphoria Wellness over on Jones, right off the 215, was patient number 77.
And tell us about the experience.
It was a great experience. Right off the bat, you were welcomed by security. They do check your medicinal marijuana card and they check your driver's license. Then they actually have a pre-registration form talking about your ailments and other things that you actually sign in. Once they eventually walked us in, there was probably about a half dozen people. Once they walked in, they checked with state, and they did the state check to verify that it's a medicinal marijuana card, and then went in and they had about 6 or 7 different types of products available.
And this is historic because this is the first dispensary here
in Clark County.
In Clark County.
There was one that opened up in Sparks, I guess about a couple of weeks ago, but this is the first one in Clark County. Euphoria was ready to open in February, but there were some laws that were kind of holding it off.
And can you tell us about some of the products that they sell?
I actually have a list of all their products. Currently, flower is available, which flower is generally bud, or the actual plant itself. It's not a different form of it. They had about 6 strains, and with this, they actually had what the ailments that it helped prevent to help you decide on.
So anxiety, appetite, ADHD, it looks like bipolar depression, the list goes on.
Yes.
And you're treated for what?
I have gastro issues, IBS.
And it's helped you manage your disease?
Dramatically, yes.
And you can tolerate pain now, or what were you going through that you couldn't get through traditional medicine?
It's mostly cramps, stomach cramps at night that I utilize it for. Most gastrologists would prescribe several different medications for me just to try different things to see if it worked, but nothing was reducing the pain or any of the symptoms.
And how much did it cost you?
I bought a half ounce. It's kind of weird talking about it on TV for the first time. Never saw this happening. I bought about a half ounce, and the half ounce cost me about $214.
About $214.
Yeah.
And again, this is basically a miracle drug for you because you're able now to tolerate pain.
It is. It's a miracle drug for many. I know you guys are talking about the gateway drug and everything, but the medicinal benefits of marijuana, since it's Schedule 1, they're not allowed to do published reports, but if you look at doctors in Israel and Europe, it's killing specific cancer cells. They're injecting the CBD and THC right into the cancer cells, and within 30 days, they're having results. Our last issue covered a person that was doing these trials, which is a Rick Simpson method, and fibromyalgia, glaucoma. It's healing a lot of different things.
And Carrie Simon was also on the cover of
our first issue, inaugural issue. We came out on 420, just to be ironic.
The street word for marijuana.
Yes,
420.
420. It's a Grateful Dead code from California. Carrie Simon has MSA, and he was reducing about 80% of his pharmaceutical drugs and was using a strain called Phoenix Tears that was an oil in a pill format. And it was actually helping him. It's not healing him, it's just helping him with the symptoms. One of the things that Kerry said that it helped was sleep. He wasn't able to sleep, and the cannabis was helping him sleep.
And really quickly, tell us about what you cover in the magazine.
We are health and wellness. We cover specifically ailments and treatments that nobody else is willing to publish. So we talk about, our next issue is going to be on breast cancer awareness with October. We focus on a ex-crazy girl that had a mastectomy and breast reconstructions that utilized it to be comfortable with it. So we mostly diseases and illness because we want to remove the stigma. If you look at antibiotics, it doesn't have a logo. Antibiotics is antibiotics, and we want to treat cannabis the same way.
Well, Guy, thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. To learn more about medicinal marijuana in Nevada, check out Elevate Nevada magazine. Sign up for your complimentary subscription today by visiting ElevateNV.com. They're also on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be right back.